Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin coming at you from, well, near Austin, Texas, and that is the 2018 Toyota CHR. Now this is a special sneak peek video because we can't tell you about driving impressions, pricing, or fuel economy, but you are going to learn technical details about this vehicle, and that's coming up next. I bet you're wondering what CHR actually stands for. Well, according to Toyota, it's Coupe High Rider. That's right. I guess you'll have to guess why. Behold, 144 horsepower, 139 pound-feet of torque, and that's coming through a Valvematic 2-liter engine. Now, the power is routed to the front wheels through a continuously variable transmission, a CVT. Now, here's the interesting part. Overseas, they actually have a hybrid version of this, and I believe a diesel as well, and a manual transmission option. Over here, it's just this engine and just the CVT. One of the aspects that Toyota really tried to push with this vehicle was the fact that it is built for the youth. It's youth-oriented. It is young in terms of the way it's designed. It's supposed to attract your eye, and it's supposed to look muscular and at the same time exciting. And the way they did that was they went and pulled the fenders out as much as they could and gave it some real haunches and kept the roofline very low. Now keep in mind, this vehicle initially started as a Scion design. Once again, youth market. But when it went to the larger platform and when they had to change a few things around, they still managed to maintain the overall design that they were hoping for, which is what they say, a polished diamond design. So I can't tell you about my impressions of driving it because this is before the embargo lifts, which is of course dealing with driving impressions, MPG, and price. But I can show you. So without any further ado, by the way, I can say this, there are 3 settings. There is Eco, Normal, and Sport. All right, guys, I'm about 6'2" with these boots on, and it's no problem for me to reach this handle. This is the back door handle right here. And it is located in such a way to where, in terms of styling, this is exactly what they were aiming for. However, if you have a child of a certain size, they would have to reach up and grab this over this haunch in order to open the door. And as such, you may find that prohibitive in terms of putting a family member in this car. One of the challenges that Toyota had when they were designing this interior was to take what is basically a discount vehicle and make it look premium on the inside. And they did that by incorporating a diamond design, the theme, which is all throughout the cabin, from the roof to the dash, it's all over here. And as such, they were able to really keep that all within the same theme and also make it complement the exterior. And that's not an easy thing to do. Now, there are a lot of things about this interior that you need to know. One of which is, in terms of gizmos and gadgets, not as many as you would think. No Apple CarPlay with Android, any of that. There are other things that it does have, but no sunroof. It's not even an option. No navigation. It's not an option. No leather. It's not an option. And this color, this black, this is the only option for the interior. Will there be changes in the future? I think there might be, possibly, but for now, this is what you get. So I'm over 6 feet tall, and if you're sitting behind somebody who's also over 6 feet tall, you may find that room is at a premium. My knees are digging into the seat quite a bit, and frankly speaking, not a ton of shoulder or head space. And that's because the new trend of vehicles like this is to bring the roof down low in the back. There's just enough room for me to sit back here for a little while and be fairly comfortable, but this rear seat is actually built to hold 3 people. There are 3 sets of seat belts, which is great if you have a small family and you want a little runabout, which is exactly what this vehicle is really built for. Like other vehicles in the class, like the Honda HR-V and of course the Mazda CX-3, this has a split folding rear 60/40 back seat, and it does turn into a fairly flat surface with pretty decent storage. Even behind the second row seats, there's decent storage, but the real issue is the way this hatch is designed, it does impede on some of the height. Now keep in mind, this is a sneak peek. There will be another review video that'll give you lots of other stuff, including driving impressions, MPG, and pricing. That's coming very, very soon. Oh, and by the way, click over here if you want to see other videos from TFL. For the Fast Lane Car, this is Nathan Edlin. Don't forget to go to tflcar.com for news, views, and real-world reviews. I'll see you next time.